Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer magazine collection. A big thank you to Michael for emailing me to let me know that this is now available in the UK, and also to Tellboy in the comments over on one of my YouTube videos for pointing it out. So this is really cool news. I've gone over to the Stormbringer website here, and I thought we could have a look through the website and just get up to date with this subscription magazine. And I've done a video on it previously, but it was like a trial, so you could sign up for it. Not everybody was going to get it, but now it looks like it's available to everybody. It's a bit weird because we haven't had any confirmation from Games Workshop yet, nothing on the Warhammer community site, and so this is the first time I heard of it. When I saw the email today from Michael, I went and had a look, and it says it's available from the 31st of August in the UK, and we can subscribe to it now. So have you seen it out in the shops already? Maybe you've seen it in your local newsagents or supermarkets. So yeah, I'm certainly going to go and have a look and see if it is available. But I'm also going to subscribe because there's some great reasons to do it, even if you just subscribe for the first couple of issues, because you get some bonus freebies and you can cancel anytime. But signing up for the whole thing is often really good with these magazine collections, as you get some great value and some really awesome models to add to your collection. If you've got your eye on some models and don't want to wait for them to come out in the collection, then you can always head over to my sponsor, Firestorm Games, and pick up some of the models there. And with a link in the description, you can save up to 20% on all your hobby products. They've also sent me a code to share with you where you'll save an additional 5% as long as you order before the end of September 2022. Here we are now at the WarhammerStormbringer.com website, and this is going to give you all the information about the official collection and exactly what you get in the first 4 issues. We'll also scroll all the way down to the bottom and go through the FAQs, just so you can get some answers to some questions you might have, such as when will the collection be available and things like that. So here we go. So issue 1, this is $2.99. Now usually you get quite a lot of miniatures in the first issue of these magazines, but in this one you're going to get a Knight Arcanum, Killer Boss, Stabgrot and 6 dice. So some really nice models there actually, and really good to get them for $2.99. That's just a crazy bargain. So if you don't even want to sign up for the collection, I think it's worth getting this just to get those 3 models there, because they're really good. If you don't like them, you can always sell them on later on or practice painting on them too. I think for that price you could certainly do that. Here we get to see all of the different models included, and I've done a big breakdown of this in a previous video which I'll link to at the end of this one if you want to check it out. But I thought in this video we could just go over the main things, like the important questions, when it's released and things like that. But here you go. The idea is you build your army, and you're going to build like a good army and a bad army made up of all the different grand alliances, so all going together to take on each other. And then here we go, you've got subscribe today to get 1 free issue and 5 fantastic free gifts. So this is the reason to subscribe. You'll get your first delivery, which will include issue 1 and 2 of the magazine, and you'll also get the Citadel modelling kit, which includes the clippers, the glue and the little stripper here. So that gets rid of the mould lines. And then if you keep going, for the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 7th delivery, you'll get some extra free gifts. And it's nice to see they've popped in a mug here and a special model as well. So that's some nice gifts they've added in. You'll always get the binder and dividers. Paintbrushes are pretty common, and this seems to be the thing they give you at first, because you've got to get the clippers and glue to get started. So once you go down, you can see here we've got issue 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is everything that's going to be included in those issues. So we've seen the first one. Issue 2 is going to give you 10 Gut Rippers models. So not just one, you get 10 of those. Issue 3, 5 Vindictor models. And issue 4 is going to give you 4 pots of paint and a brush as well. And these are some of the new paints, so that's really nice to get hold of those. You've got the Auric Flesh and Cantor Blue, and then some metallic ones, so you can get some base coats going on with your models. Then down here it just breaks it down. Again, I've done this in another video, so I'm not going to linger on this too long. But what they've included here now are the premium, so you can pay a little bit extra. You can pay another £2 per issue, so it's £2 per week more, and then you'll get these delivered. So when you get issue 15 delivered, which I believe would be the 4th delivery, you'll get your premium kit. Now this is going to include the Knight Vexillor and 3 Annihilators, as well as Indrasta, the Celestial Spear. So really good model there. Whether it's worth paying that much over the whole time, I mean, you've got to break it down with all 4. This is £2 per issue to get all 4 premium packs here. So what you can do though, if you only want, say, premium 1, is you can pay the £2 per issue, get premium 1, then call up Hatchet Parkworks and the UK, and then you can cancel it so that you don't pay that £2 anymore. But if you do want to keep going, just carry on and keep paying that £2. So with something like 80 issues, it's going to cost you about £160. So each one of these premiums is around £40. So that's a good way to think about it. And so if you break down the price, that should give you an idea. But I would say, if you like Indrasta and you like the Killer Boss and the other models in Premium 1 and 2, still see if you can get hold of Dominion, because you can get some great prices on that box set, and it's packed with good models. Now, a lot of those are included in this Stormbringer magazine, so maybe you think it'll be better just to get the Dominion box set and not even worry with this. So that's something for you to decide based on what you'd like. But with Premium Issue 3, you get some nice models, and with Premium 4 as well. So these are really fun to paint. The Rock Gut Troggoths, I really enjoyed painting those, so they're going to be included in 4. Now, I would recommend going to check out fauxhammer.com. I'll put a link in the description below, because it's a great website where they break down these magazine collections big time, and they keep up to date, letting you know what's coming out for each issue of the magazine ahead of time, so you can keep up to date there, follow along, and it's so well done, so well detailed, I can highly recommend it. It's my go-to place if I ever want to find out what's coming later on down the road in these collections. Now, as we've got a little survey here, so we won't worry about that. And then you've got a subscribe now button. So let's click this, and then we'll come back and do the FAQs. So clicking on this, it tells us what we're going to get. So you can get the premium or the standard. On the standard, you're going to get issue number 1 for just £2.99. In your first delivery, you'll get issue 1, a free issue 2, and that free Citadel modelling kit. And then for the second delivery, you'll get issue 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now they'll be priced at the regular $8.99 cost. Now, what you can do is get the first delivery, and there's nothing to stop you cancelling that. So you can pay $2.99, get 2 issues, get all those models and the free modelling kit, then cancel. So that's something to consider. I mean, you can never have too much glue. Extra clippers are great, but all those models as well for $2.99. I think it's a no-brainer. So for me, I've got a lot of these models already. I think I'm probably just going to subscribe, get this stuff for $2.99 and then cancel it, because there's a lot of other models that, like I say, I've got, and if I want the extra ones, I can always buy them separately, and I think in the long run that's going to work out better for me. But if you wanted to do this and get all the models, then you just carry on and you keep paying the $35.96 for every 4 issues delivered every month, and then you'll also get all those other gifts on top. And if you go for the premium subscription, the price would be $4.99 to start and $10.99 per issue, so $43.96 for every month thereafter. Now we're back at the FAQ, so let's have a little look through here. So first up, what is Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer? It's your gateway drug into the Age of Sigmar and your chance to enter a new world. You'll collect, build and paint 2 armies of incredible fantasy miniatures before entering epic tabletop battles. So good description. I think it's all about the miniatures for me, but I often forget how good the magazine itself is. You get some really nice information. You get taught the game as you progress through each issue, so you learn it as you go. Now, if you watch my Imperium magazine collection videos, I'm doing one for every issue, so it's all covered in a series of videos, so you'll see exactly what's included and how it works, because this is going to be very similar to that. Now let's have a look at when will the collection be available. This is the big one. So it says now that issue 1 will be available to buy in UK stores on the 31st of August. Issue 2 will be available on the 14th of September, and the collection will then be published weekly. Now, if you subscribe, in my experience with the Imperium magazine, I got it when issue 2 came out. So if you subscribe, you probably won't get it till after the 14th of September. So just bear that in mind. But nothing stopping you running out to the shops and grabbing issue 1 as well, and subscribing just to get loads of cool miniatures. Now the next question, how many issues are there in the collection? So there's going to be 80, so that's standard for this. How often is it published? It's issue 2 is released 2 weeks after 1, then the collection is published weekly, but you get it delivered monthly. How much does each issue cost? Issue 1, $2.99. If you just don't subscribe and buy issue 2, it's going to be $5.99 and then $8.99 onwards. If you subscribe with the premium, it's going to be $4.99 and then it's going to be $7.99 and then $10.99 thereafter. How do you subscribe? We've been through that. You click up above, or you can give them a call on the number here, so you can do that. Where are the subscription gifts and when will I receive them? So here we go. So first delivery, third delivery, fourth, fifth and seventh. That's when you get all the different free gifts. Except for, the first one, that's going to come with your first kit. So that's going to be really cool to get that early on. What is the premium subscription? When will I receive the gifts? So issue 15, issue 33, 51 and 69 as we've covered. And now this one, are there any binders or extras with the subscription? So with your third delivery, you're going to get some free ones. But if you subscribe from 5, 6 or 7, then you'll get your first binder with dividers with issue 7 and they're going to charge you. So subscribing now gets you that free one to start with. But however you subscribe or whenever you do it, the subsequent binders without dividers will be sent to everybody with issues 23, 43 and 63, and they automatically charge you for $9.99 for those. If you don't want them, you can opt out, so just give the customer service team a call. It's very easy to do, they're very helpful in my experience, and so that's really easy, no problem at all. So that's all the main questions. It says here, if your question's not answered, you can click their full FAQs. So if you want to find out more, follow the link in the description and go and have a look at that, and you can see if there's any more questions. But that's the main thing. Now we've got an actual date. I think that's really good news, because before I subscribed to it when it came out during that trial period a while back, but now it seems it's official. So I'm very surprised it hasn't been on the Warhammer community site. Maybe we'll get to see it very soon, but at least this will give you an idea now and a link to the website, so you can go and check it out and decide whether you'd like to subscribe at this point or not. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful and I hope it gave you a good idea about what this collection is all about, and now you can decide whether or not you'd like to subscribe to it. And again, if you want to find out more about the models, then please check out my other video. There'll be a link to it at the end of this one, so you can follow that right away and check out exactly what's included, because some really nice models in here. And I think as a collection goes, if you don't have a lot of them already, this would be a really nice way to get started with Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So thanks again. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification bell too to join me here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.